Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Sunday. So, you can see the title of the video. You're never too old or too young, of course, to eat plant-based. Um, but first, as usual, I'll just go through why I'm qualified to talk about this. So, as most of you know, I was in the hospital, and it was actually in 2008, and then it took a couple years for me to learn the idea of using food as medicine. And I became a health coach to help people bridge that gap in a faster fashion from where they are with their health to where they want to be. Whatever that means, whether it's a symptom or a diagnosis that you want to overcome, or just gaining better health in general. Um, I'd like to remind people that you can do it on your own. You can look at, places like me. I like my social media page that I'll talk about a little bit later. We share different resources and recipes. But going through using a health coach is just a way to do it faster. So it's not a gradual, figuring out of what you want to do and, whenever you have time kind of thing. But it's a quicker thing. So it's not, you don't have to rely on a gradual change, but it's faster. The other thing I always say is that I learned through this whole process just how simple healthy eating is and nutrition is. It's ridiculous the way that a lot of people try to confuse the whole situation by talking about things that really have nothing to do with anything. Just to kind of make the nutrition seem like a confusing and hard thing to understand, but it's really very simple. And I like to share that my goal is to share this with as many people as I can, so that we can avoid most diseases, because most diseases can be completely avoided with lifestyle and nutrition. So yeah, so that's what I like to tell people. Back to the subject for today. You're never too old or too young. So, and, a lot of the dietetics organizations have said that it's totally, completely safe for all parts of the lifestyle cycle to eat a vegan diet, a plant-based diet. Sorry, I just keep looking at my notes. As long as it's properly planned. And that's where a lot of people get hung up, but that's the same with any kind of diet, really. You have to take the time to, just plan out what you're going to eat and make sure that you're hitting um, all the different notable nutrients and things that you should pay attention to. And that goes for every diet. Every diet is lacking certain things, and so you have to make sure that you get them from certain places. So a lot of people like to point that out about a plant-based diet, but it really is the case for all diets. Like if you look at them, for instance, the standard American diet is sorely lacking in things like fiber. So people like to attack plant-based diets and and ask about protein and different macros, and those really aren't any concern, but there are a few things that you just need to pay attention to. So it's, again, as long as it's properly planned. And again, that's something that you just need to take a little bit of time and make sure that you're hitting, like, as long as, people recommend, as long as you're eating the rainbow and eating a wide range of different fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, all those different food groups, then you really shouldn't have much that you're lacking. And we can talk a little bit about that if you have individual questions about that sort of thing. But, it's just one of those things you have to take a little bit of time and plan. And aren't you worth it? I think you definitely are. So, you take time to figure out other things in your life. So why not? You take time to figure this out as well. The other thing, and again, this is a way where a health coach such as myself can help you to navigate those things if you have any questions. The other thing is the idea of, a vegan diet or plant-based diet really isn't very different from what you're already doing. So, it may take a little bit of tweaks, but for the most part, it's funny. I was just watching a video where they said, they're kind of, tired of hearing the term vegan diet. It's just a diet. It's just food. It's not like anything crazy. There might be a couple of swaps as far as like the meat and dairy things that you're just swapping out, but it's just a matter of buying different brands and being just knowing like that there are different things. Like, most restaurants, most grocery stores have those swaps. So it's really a simple thing. It's just, I think people just like to use the excuse that they don't want to do things and don't want to make changes, but it's really very simple. It's just buying one brand instead of another and, different things like that. So it's all out there though. It's all very easy to do and navigate. So let me just check my notes real quick. I think that's about it. Yeah, so visit me on social. I will link our One Simple Change page down below. That's the easiest way to get different kinds of resources that we post, including recipes, videos, articles, all different kinds of resources that you can use to navigate a plant-based diet, and just, reasons to kind of encourage you to keep on that path. So yeah, I will post that down below. I definitely recommend that you join that if you haven't already, to get those things, because they're all free. The other thing is, if you're watching this on live or on replay, then go ahead and, make a comment down below. So if there's anything you think I may have missed, you can go ahead and comment that, or any experience you've had, then you can go ahead and comment that as well. Feel free to reach out to me personally if you have any questions or anything. Go ahead also and just comment if, any kind of reaction that you have to this video, even if it's just an emoji. I really encourage you to, to have any kind of comment that you want to make after you watch this. It's something that, it may have sparked, or something that you thought of. Go ahead and put those things. Let me just check one more time. Oh, and also, feel free to post anything that you want me to cover in the future, so that I know, what you want also. So that really helps me. So otherwise, have a beautiful and colorful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.